there's like, I listened to some Hydro Gracie interview. It was like one of those stupid questions. Do you think you could like pass your own guard or something like that? And it was because he's one of those guys who's like supposedly like never had his guard passed or something like that. But one of the things he said is like, well, you have to like first thing is you have to stand up to pass my guard, right? To open his closed guard. He's like no one's ever opened my closed guard from their knees. So and then like back that up with like Gordon Ryan saying like, oh yeah, if you're gonna open a closed guard, just stand up. Right, there's no point in bothering all this stuff on the knees. There may be some truth to that, right? Especially with no-gi. Like in a gi, like there's like a handful of things you can do from the knees, and you have grips, and you can keep them kind of there, but it probably won't work against Hydro Gracie. So the idea is that we want to get to our feet to open the closed guard, right? So how do we do that? If I don't have my hands on him, he's going to pull me forward. I can get my hands to the mat, so I need hands on him. If I have my hands too close to his hips, it's very easy for him to, again, break and get my hands to the mat. The safest place for my hands are on his biceps or in his armpits, right? Here, like, it's very hard for him to now get my hands to the mat, right, and break my posture forward. It's also hard for him to take my hand to one side or the other, right? He tries to, move it across the body for an arm bar, challenging, right? So when I'm in the closed guard, right, my first battle is trying to get my hands to the biceps or the armpits. You know, one of these, like a reverse V or just palms on the biceps. If I can get here, the next thing I'm going to do is hop to my feet. I need to get my weight off my butt so my head comes over his head. I use straight arms. I just go to a 4-point stance, just like that, just like a little tabletop position right there. From there, just hop to your feet. So you fight right here, hand fighting, get to the inside, head over head, hop to your feet, posture up, and get there as fast as you can. Once you're here, he's gonna start grabbing your feet one way or the other. People are gonna say, oh, I should go wider because this is gonna be a stronger base. This is not the right answer. It's harder to open his legs because now it's an A-frame. His legs gotta slide out. If my legs are together, it's very easy for the legs to slide down and open, right? But you're gonna feel more stable if you go wide. The other problem is when he grabs my feet, I can't extract my feet here because in order to lift one of my legs, I have to get my weight over to the other foot. So the distance I have to move my head to make this leg light enough to lift is way too great. If my feet are under my shoulders, it's very easy for me to shift my weight side to side. So I come here, and then if I wanna lift this leg, right, I just lift that leg. I just shift my weight over a little bit and can take one of his grips away. Does that make sense, Ed? Mm-hmm. Right? Because that's like your biggest concern when you get up is they're gonna grab your ankles and knock you backwards. So you have to be able to shift your weight to one side so that weight's on one foot and you can pummel one foot out of his grips. So initial fight, hands to the biceps, head over head, hop to the feet, right, and get my posture up here. Feet are relatively close together. I'm gonna pick a side. As my head goes this way, my hands go to the inside of the knee, straight arm, right? Now, not only can I push this leg here, but I can also lift and extract that foot while I'm doing that, right? So as I'm here, right, I can just go here and open the leg, or if he's got a good grip and he's gonna off balance me, I can kick that out and open the leg, right? And then once the legs are open, drive his knee below my knee, right, either side, and try to staple one knee to the mat with my leg, right, and then I can start working on whatever pass I want from there. So again, we're here. First, try to get my hands to the inside, 1, 2, head over head, hop up, come up here. Immediately my head goes, lock it up, head goes to one side, my hands go to the other side, open, and then try to come into his guard, and then pass the guard. Or you can back out, run around. Cool?
Cool.
So let's drill that for a little bit. We're up to 3 claps. 1, 2, 3.